Breakfast with Spaniels with Dr. Judy Morgan.
Good morning, Susan Robinson. You are the first one up today. Let's go, Facebook, push it out there. Our cats had a battle last night that kind of blew my mind. It was loud. They're frustrated. They need more room. Oh, it's raining in Jersey.
You can purchase all of Dr. Morgan's products at her website at www.drjudymorgan.com. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Alrighty. So it is finally moving weekend for us. They're moving our furniture on Saturday, and then there's, I don't know, a couple thousand boxes. Just seems like it. Half our boxes are stored in the garage here. Half the boxes are stored in the barn there. It's going to be a really, really crazy weekend, and of course, this is the weekend that Gwen and Brandon decided they were going to take a very much needed vacation. So they are actually leaving this afternoon. We're taking care of all of their animals in addition to our animals, in addition to moving, packing. Little tiny bit of craziness this weekend. So if you don't get answers to emails over the next 3 days, that would be why. I have no idea. We're not going to have internet at the next house until sometime late next week. I may be sitting here on the floor with just me and my computer and nothing else, trying to do consultations and Facebook. I don't know. It's going to be a little crazy. So just be patient with us over the next few days because no one will be in the warehouse tomorrow that I know of. And we'll be frantically packing and breaking our backs carrying things. So just going to be a little nutty for a few days. By Monday, hopefully, we will be a little bit better put together. I don't know. And then we have a photographer coming to the house on Wednesday of next week. And of course, our builder wants it staged beautifully. I'm like, okay, so I have from Saturday to Tuesday to make the house beautifully staged and put together. Okay. But we're getting photographs to be used for advertisements for realtors and for the builder, and we're also going to submit the house to a couple of magazines. So should be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. I just wish I had a little bit more time to put it together and make it really beautiful. But the good news is I just saw this morning that Kure Pet Food, which is Roxanne and Jackie, who used to be part of Answers Pet Food. So they now have their new company, Kure, which is basically owned by the farmers and by the two women. So it's a group ownership. So they know exactly where every ingredient comes from because all the farmers of those ingredients are part of the company, which is a really cool way to do something. So everything very, very clean. And for those of you who have been upset that your dogs or cats did so well on Answers and then you don't have a fermented product like that available, it's going to hit the shelves this month. So you can look for that at your independent retailers. So that's good news for you guys. We fed some Answers to our pets. As a matter of fact, our guys are, I still have goat milk in my freezer. So they're using that. For the most part, we use All Provide, and our pets do very, very well on that. So that's, good news for people who like the fermented products and are looking for a very clean product for your pets. And for those whose animals struggle with bowel disease, whether it's inflammatory bowel disease, digestive issues, whatever, that can be a very good option for them. So very excited about that. And then on the bad news front in the pet space, and really it's not even just the pet space, it's human food, any products that we're trying to get. Y'all might have noticed that we've got a little bit of inflation going on, and that what you used to pay for a product is not what you're paying now, whether it's gasoline, your electricity, anything that's being shipped in from overseas, prices are going through the roof. And part of the reason is that the prices of shipping containers have gone through the roof, and then also the overseas freight charges. UPS is gearing up to increase shipping charges, especially through the holiday season. The Postal Service is gearing up to increase prices through the holiday season. We don't know what that's going to look like for us for shipping products, because we are an online business, and we try to keep those costs down as much as possible, but we just don't know what things are going to look like. My father's business that was then run by my mother. Oh shoot, this is the vet calling about Jasmine. 1 second. Hello?
Hi, this is Taj from NC State with an update for Jasmine.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. So I was calling to let you know that Jasmine has been doing well this morning again. We did stop her nebulizing and inhalant medication, and we're going to see how she does on that. We're thinking about discontinuing her Banamine later this afternoon.
Okay.
And see how she does with that. So we're just trying to taper off her medication.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't think we have any other plans today. If so, we'll give you a call. Do you have any questions for us?
Dr. Elder said last night that we were looking at moving to some oral antibiotics instead of the injectable. Gonna try that today, maybe?
Okay, I believe so, because we took her off in the nebulizing, which she had an antibiotic with that.
Okay.
But we do have her on metronidazole. I know we, wait, no, do we have her on, sorry, give me 1 second.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
it's
sure
fine.
about that.
She'll call me tonight and we'll talk about it. So,
Okay.
but I understand she's doing very well, and that's all that matters at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are going to switch over to oral medication.
Okay.
So, since we are taking her off nebulizing.
Okay, great.
But yeah. But
Okay.
if you do have any other questions, give us a call.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, bye-bye. Sorry about that, guys. I get updates twice a day on Jasmine, so when they call, I have to take it. But she's doing very, very well. The soonest she would come home is Saturday, but Saturday's moving day. So I said, you get to keep her an extra day. And her doctor said, I would love to keep her for as long as you want her to stay here, because they have all fallen in love with her. And since she is not contagious, they were able to move her into the general population. And donkeys are not lone wolves. Donkeys like to be part of a herd. And so she, as soon as they moved her up there, she just started braying to all the other horses. And she's been talking to everybody. They said that as soon as anybody walks toward her stall, she starts talking to them. And that is just amazing, because she wasn't talking for a while there, other than to say, I think I might want to die. So, again, those of you who have contributed to her GoFundMe, thank you so very much. It means a lot to us. And we did have some questions about Tomcat. Someone questioned, should he have been put in quarantine? Well, he was in quarantine at the shelter before he came to us. He does not have any respiratory symptoms. He's a big, old, very skinny cat, but he is very friendly. His appetite is dismal. I've given him some really good stinky canned food. He seems to like fish better than anything else. The first night he ate a can of chicken food that was pretty soupy, BFF food. And I thought, oh, good. Well, we'll just get good food into him. And the next day he ate less. And then last night he was like, I'll lick a little bit of fish. I don't care about the chicken. So I need to get the vet out to get lab work on him. I suspect that he probably has some degree of kidney failure, and that's why he's not eating very well. So, rescue can be frustrating because we bring in animals that are sick. But believe me, anybody who has anything contagious does get quarantined. The horses, or the donkeys, when they came in, they were quarantined, and the mule, Gretchen, when they came in, they were quarantined away from everybody else, and they have to stay in quarantine for 30 days past when they have any symptoms of anything that might be contagious. So they spent their 30 plus days, actually they had to be treated for the first 2 weeks, so it was about 6 weeks in quarantine before they were moved in with anybody else. So we really do the quarantine that is needed. The cats that have come in spent time in quarantine at the shelters before they were spayed and neutered because they had to be healthy enough to get through that. So by the time they came to us, they're fine as far as anything contagious, but we don't know what is going on with Tom yet. We asked the shelter if they could pull blood and run it for us, and they did not have the capability to do that. So we shall see. Unfortunately, this is just a crazy weekend for us to be able to get him somewhere to get lab work, or even to have the vet come out to do lab work. So it's gonna have to wait till Monday, and we'll just keep trying to get groceries into him any way we can. But he's a very happy cat. He is purring and following us around, so we're very happy with him. Other than the fact that we really need him to eat a little more, so we'll keep working on it. His teeth aren't great either, and I don't know how much dental pain he has, so we're going to have to take care of that as well. So the GoFundMe, Renee, it's on my personal page. Go to my personal page. It's been posted on this page as well, so if you actually go to the page, you'll see it. So Jasmine's doing very well. How effective are pumpkin seeds to get rid of tapeworms? It could take a while. It might take 30 days to get rid of everything. But it's certainly worth a try. So carnivore, somebody said their pet is itching more. Well, it's got carbs. It's got chickpeas in it. And if you have an animal who is allergy prone, even though that's a good food, they might have more allergies on that than they would with a raw food or a homemade food. So what about Kure? They are hitting the shelves this month. So their projection originally was August, September. So here we are, September. They're hitting the shelves. They're shipping out to their independent retailers. So gonna be available real soon. Okay, that is all of our exciting updates on everything. So we can wish Gwen and Brandon a nice, happy, fun vacation. It's only a 4-day deal, but you know what? That's well-deserved, well-earned. I kind of wish they were here this weekend, how were we to know this would be the weekend? I mean, of course it would be the weekend we would move, that we don't have their nice, young, able bodies to move stuff, but you can feed, blueberries are great for dogs as snacks. So yeah, don't worry about the natural sugars and things like carrots and blueberries. Those are fine for our pets. We don't worry about those. So yeah, Answer's goat milk. I don't know who's making their products now because a lot of the farmers went with Kure. So who knows? But everybody have a wonderful day. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow because Carol Shimp is coming tomorrow and meeting me at the farm, and I don't know what that's going to do to the schedule in the morning, so we'll do what we can.